Hey there guys, Koza the cat, and this is just kind of like a snippet video. I just want to show you something really cool. So there's a program on here that I didn't really get to tell you guys about. That's on my new Alienware computer, and that is called Tobii Eye Tracking. And so for those of you who don't know what that is basically a little camera that tracks your eye movement. And I'm planning on using this for one of the newer games called Watch Dogs 2. And so I'm going to show you guys a couple of things here and there about it. So this is what it looks like right here. As you can see, it's going to be the one with these two white dots on there. Kind of looks creepy. Over here on the side, let's just go into the very beginning and make a new calibration file. These are your eyes. See how much you can move around. So as you can see, I'm going about halfway in on either direction. And those white blips on my eyes, as you can see. So press key. And so it's going to do a little bit of a calibration in the very beginning. And so you just look at each dot until it explodes. So I'm just going to do that really quick. And you can make multiple profiles depending on which people, how many people use your computer. For this one, just do Koza the cat. There we go. Save. And so for the remainder of this video, I'm going to use what's called a gaze trace. So what it's going to do is that it's going to make this little black dot on the screen, as you can see, and it'll follow my eye movement, and so you guys can see where I'm looking particularly. And I'll have that in my videos as well. So there's a couple of games that actually utilizes this. Firstly, is Watch Dogs 2, but this is just a small video, so I'm going to show you a couple of like little mini games. Let's see, so intro. The intro to it is actually a game in itself. Hi, you're about to experience Tobii Eye Tracking and Gaming. Autopilot is on, activating Infinite Screen. So Infinite Screen is actually kind of like a separate, it's a separate program that kind of utilizes the eye tracking specifically for video games. So as you can see, I can use my eye tracking to look around the screen, as well as use it to target asteroids, and I'm using the spacebar to fire. And so it's a really cool concept. From what I remember in Watch Dogs 2, you're going to be using, well, I'm going to be using Tobii Eye Tracking to lock onto certain people and like hack into their accounts, stuff like that. And Tobii Eye Tracking is more just kind of just enhance gameplay in general. It's not really used very well for like competitive gameplay. So that's going to be the little mini game for the intro of Tobii Eye Tracking. So that's going to be that, and there's one more other game that actually utilizes Tobii Eye Tracking as well. Okay, so this is kind of a simple game called Beat Shot. And you basically, it is a music game where you will look at each target. Grays and red targets will get you points, while targets with an X through it will penalize you. And so with this game, I don't even need to press anything. All I just have to do is look at my eyes and be sure that I'm looking at a target on every beat. So it's a very simple game. You just look at every target and make sure that it's hovering over them. God darn it. Darn it. But yeah, it's a really interesting concept as well. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be doing in Watch Dogs 2. I'm not necessarily going to be looking around everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. But hopefully with this, it'll make the gameplay a little bit more interesting than just using a controller. And with that, that's going to be the end of my preview of and so that was Tobii Eye Tracking. I'll be using it for Watch Dogs 2 and another game called Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe. This is Koza the Cat. Me out.